Hello friends. Welcome to Fantasy Score Sheet. Tomorrow it is the second ODI between New Zealand and India. New Zealand had already won in the first ODI. They was successful in chasing down an immense total of 347 with the loss of 6 wickets and 2 overs to spare. So India will be trying to bounce back in the second ODI. Saturday's match will be played at Eden Park, Auckland. When we look onto the matches played in Auckland, the first two T20 of New Zealand versus India were played here. India had won both of that T20 and Rahul scored 113 and Iyer scored 102 runs from both of that T20 played in Auckland. The pitch is expected to be same as the first two T20 and no rain is forecasted during the match. When we look onto the Auckland Stadium batting records, Guptill has an excellent average of 61. Guptill scored 739 runs of 15 ODI matches played in Auckland. Ross Taylor also has a total runs of 416 from his 17 innings played here. And when we look onto the New Zealand versus India ODI batting head-to-head records, Virat Kohli has the highest runs of 1,354 from just 24 innings with an average of 64. Then comes Ross Taylor, with 1,300 runs of his 32 innings against India. Martin Guptill also has a steady average of 24 against India. And the new Kiwi, Captain Tom Latham, has a very good average of 55 against India in 1 days. Henry Nicholls and Jadea is the other good performers with the bat. And when we look onto the bowling records between New Zealand and India in one-day internationals, Tim Southee is the highest wicket taker with 28 wickets from 18 innings. Among India, Shami is the highest wicket taker with 21 wickets in his name from 10 innings. The other leading wicket takers are Trent Boult, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Matt Henry, Yuzvendra Chahal, Bumrah and Kuldeep Yadav are the other top performers. And this is the batting performance of New Zealand in last 6 ODI against India. As you can see, Guptill was not in best of his forms. But Guptill has a good record in Auckland, so we cannot completely avoid him. Kane Williamson is out of this ODI series because of his shoulder injury. Ross Taylor has an excellent ODI record against India, and as you all know, Ross Taylor scored a brilliant century and taken away win from India in the last ODI. Tom Latham also scored 30+ runs in almost every matches. Henry Nicholls didn't had a good series last year, but in the last match he had scored a very good half-century. James Neesham is also an handy all-rounder with the bat, and he didn't get to bat much in the last ODI. This is the bowling performance of New Zealand in last 6 ODI against India. And as you can see, Trent Boult was the most consistent bowler against India, but he is left out in this year's series. And the experienced Kiwi bowler Tim Southee also has a good record against India, and he also took 2 crucial wickets of India in the first ODI. The Kiwi leg spinner is very much capable with taking crucial wickets in the middle overs. And also the batting all-rounder James Neesham is also very much handy with his medium pace. James Neesham was very good in the death overs in Ford Trophy. This is the batting performance of India in last 6 ODI against New Zealand. The Indian openers, Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan, had very good record against New Zealand, but both of them was left out because of injuries. The Indian captain Virat Kohli has 30+ scores in every match and is always consistent. Indian batting all-rounder Kedar Jadhav is also capable of scoring some finishing runs. And the 2 new Indian openers Prithvi Shaw and Mayank Agarwal gave India a good start in the first ODI, and as you all know, if they get the touch they will keep on hitting the bowl. Shreyas Iyer was also very consistent with the bat throughout the T20 series, and in the first ODI he had also scored a fighting century. And the Indian wicket-keeper batsman Rahul is also showing great promise. No matter whether he is opening or batting at number 5, he is always finding way to score runs. And this is the bowling performance of India in last 6 ODI matches against New Zealand. As you can see, the spin twins, Kuldeep Yadav and Chahal, is the most consistent and dangerous bowlers against New Zealand. They together took 19 wickets from just 6 matches against New Zealand. And the Indian pacer Mohammad Shami is also having a good series with the ball against New Zealand. Mohammad Shami is also very vulnerable in death overs, and can make some serious damage to the opposition. And when it comes to Shardul Thakur, even though his bowling economy is very bad, he always attacks the batsman, thus always finds a way to take wickets. The main pacer of the Indian team, Jasprit Bumrah, will be the safest option in your team, because his bowling economy is always very low, and his death bowling and Yorkers are consistent as always. So this is it for today's match, everyone. Hope you can make your own best fantasy teams with the help of Fantasy Scoresheet. Because, in Fantasy Scoresheet, you can compare each and every player of each team very easily. Fantasy sports is a skill-based game. We shall give you the best and most effective match reports, and along with that, please use your own skill to make the perfect team. If you are looking forward for more video like this, please do share and subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow. Bye.